welcome. So real quick, if you're a new subscriber or an old subscriber or unsubscribed, whatever your subscription orientation or proclivity, click the bell next to the subscribe button, because that's a new thing on YouTube. We gotta be notified when the new videos come out, and I guess the bell thing's where it's all at. So this video lesson is on arpeggios and how to kind of spice up your blues or blues rock or country playing in a simple way with arpeggios. Now, we've probably all seen, the 3-year-old just ripping 8-string, arpeggio shredder on YouTube, just like barely out of the womb and just ripping. This isn't one of those videos, and I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to see little chord shapes, maybe like 3 notes, little clusters that you can add in a very sort of, David Gilmour sort of way. You can make arpeggios real simple, but very effective, and do it, at your own ability. You don't have to sweep. Arpeggio doesn't mean shred. It's just notes of a chord played separately. So why not, why not do it within our means? So this lesson is going to go over that. So let's zoom in for a closer look and check it out. All right, so let's try arpeggios, right? It's a great, simple way to spice up your blues, your hard rock, your country playing. And we're going to work off just some chord shapes, right? You don't have to learn these big, complex minor 7th, 9th, augmented to the 10th power chord, arpeggio things that go from fret 1 to fret, 29 on your 8-string Ibanez. You can just take really simple 3-note clusters and do a very effective job, a la David Gilmour. Okay, so in a David Gilmour, bringing him up, an arpeggio. Right, that first thing in Comfortably Numb, right? That's an arpeggio. And it's just a really quick 3-note rake, but it sounds great. So if we work on the E-shaped chords, the A-shaped chords, and the D-shaped chords, we'll have a great foundation on being able to use arpeggios in different spots all over the neck, or chain them all together if you want. But still, it's that simple root, 3rd, 5th cluster of notes, and it just works inside the positions, and you can chain them all together with awesome arpeggios. So if you have, our chord progression was E, C sharp minor, B major, A major. Oh, by the way, go back a lesson or two on the main channel, and there's drum loops to practice to, so you could download those into your phone or computer and then make a jam track out of that chord progression. Then you can practice along with this, and it'd be awesome. So check those out. But say we're using an E here, E major. One of the things you can do, you can break this up to do different arpeggios. You can do the 3-note cluster here, root, 3rd, and 5th, right? So you're starting on the 3rd, 5th, root. Right, so if you're, sounds great, and all we're doing is we're going position 2, E major pentatonic. That is a very simple way to use the E major chord inside of your scale. I mean, that's right out of the shape of the pentatonic. Right? So you can still go bluesy right after that, right? You're not going to get kicked out of a, official blues club for using, arpeggios. This is a good way to sneak it in there, so it's not like you're committing blasphemy by throwing in some sick licks. Right, so it's a quick sweep, and then, Hendrix your way out of it. Just double stop. Now, if you notice, when I was here, off of this shape, I did another arpeggio. I went 7, 9, slid up to 11, okay, because you have an E shape right here. So, and then I just used the back side of this chord. Okay? It's right in position 1 of E major pentatonic. slide into that one we just did. So you got. Right? So it's very simple. Two shapes. We've hit the A-shaped chord, the E-shaped chord. You also have the D right here. So a lot of times you'll hear people do it on arpeggio like. Okay, that's just the D shape of the chord. So it's a great. It's right in between positions 3 and 4 of major pentatonic. Here's 3. Position 4. So total 80s lick. So you can bend up the 16th fret. Right? You're doing basically like an E to E sus4. Pull off to 14 and then, or let's just do that. That is total 80s right there. And then go 17 on the G, 16, and then we're going to slide into that E right here. Okay, now you're going to go, so picture this E chord. So you've gone sus4, back to the E, the major third, and then we're going to go 14, 14, D, A. And then now you're right back into position 1. So we went A, and then. So you can Hendrix your way out of that one. Right, and I kind of did that same arpeggio, but I skipped over that note. So you can go. And that's just slide up to 11 and then skip over the D string and hit G9. Or you can start up here on the E, 7, 9, 7, 9, slide to 11, skip over the D, hit the root note of the E right here. So we have this one, this one, this one. Right, position 3 and 4. You can hit it that way. Just. And then. So what you do is you just manipulate that third, whether it's a major chord or a minor chord, and you can easily do those same 3-note clusters, but the minor version instead. So for instance, you know, we had our E major chord here, working with the major shape, but our next chord was a C sharp minor. Okay, so what you would do on that one is a simple way to do that is just go D string 11, and then 9, 9, 9, and you're hitting that minor chord. So. So we just. Now you can hit the same thing. Keep in mind, you know, if the D shape here, right, of our E chord, to manipulate that into a minor shape, right, we make it look like a D minor chord. And then you'd have a E minor arpeggio. Same thing with the C sharp minor. All these chords, right? So the C sharp minor is right there again in position 2 of E major. So you had E major right there. Check that out. It's one note difference and you have your C sharp minor. So you could. So you could do a quick one. For the next chord, then we go to B. So that's that's an arpeggio. Now, I did a lot of the sliding on one string, but what I did was I took that E major scale, and I had my chord here, so our position 1's right here. Well, when I hit this B chord, this B major, my 3rd's right there, which is right outside of the E major pentatonic scale. So I just threw that in there, followed the scale, but I'm also following the chord shape. If we slid down, right, we're still in that scale. And then I just walk down to my B chord, okay? Or I could do that same kind of run we did up here over the B chord. So that would be 2, 4, 6, all on the A, and then we're going to go 4, 4, 6. So it's 2. Gets us into this B right here where we have that cluster. So we got. So we're on the back side of position 4 when we do that. Now when I get to the C minor chord here, you have those 3 notes in a row clusters, right? So you got your roots, 3rd, 5th. So I just went 6, 5, 4. Now you could do a more creative way and slide into that. Or just stick, you know, kind of more traditional blues. Okay, so we went 4, 7, 6, and then we're going to go into position 4 right here. So, and if we spend a little time on this note, you know, you're really announcing that chord because you're hitting the minor 3rd of that chord. Our next chord, B. We can play kind of an arpeggio off of that too. Okay, and that's just going to be. That'd be a cool lick. But I'm just hitting those arpeggios again, right, of the A. Same one we did here. Same shape, just in a different spot. Maybe pull a little bit out of there. Back to our E. So arpeggios, it's super fun. And those, there's only a couple shapes, right? It's one note you have to manipulate. Once you know, say, what an E major, the A shape, the D shape, and the E shape, little 3-note clusters are, you just got to manipulate that third to make it minor, or drop it down one note, and then you'll have all the minor clusters. Just memorize those basic shapes of your power chords or your open position chords, and then see how those appear all over the neck. And then you don't have to worry about making these big arpeggios. Now, learn those later because they're super cool too. But to start out with, it's just an easy way to make our already, familiar major pentatonic scale, say. It's an easy way to cluster those notes together to get a really cool melodic phrase that might be different than just doing a typical slide in. Is a cool thing instead of just going. It's an easy way to make phrases very melodic, so give it a shot. Yes! Way to go! See, arpeggios don't have to be terrifying, so don't be intimidated by the 3-year-old down the street that can do their ripping, whole fretboard, terrifying, finger callus melting runs, because God knows they're out there. But anyways, you guys are amazing. Thanks so much for the support. Again, if you want to subscribe, that would be awesome, but make sure you click the bell button next to the subscription button. That'll keep you notified when the new videos come out. A little dialogue, box pops up, and just click the little check mark so you can be notified when the videos come out. And if you want to support the cause, there's the website down below, or another way to support the cause is just to share the videos. If you like what you see, spread the word, spread the love. That would be awesome. You guys are amazing. I'll catch you next time.